The Crown, Season 7. A Kingdom in Transition. Season 7 opens in 2008 with sweeping shots of a world undergoing technological and cultural transformation. Britain faces economic uncertainty, and the monarchy feels increasingly removed from modern society. Queen Elizabeth II, now in her 80s, silently recognizes that the world she once understood has shifted beyond recognition. The episode sets a contemplative tone as she grapples with the weight of her legacy. The new Prime Minister. A young and reform-driven Prime Minister arrives at Buckingham Palace for his first audience with the Queen. He pushes for transparency, modern communication, and a rebranding of the monarchy's public image. Their conversations are respectful but tense. Elizabeth fears that constant modernization risks eroding centuries of tradition. This conflict becomes a recurring theme throughout the season. William's growing role. Prince William steps into the spotlight as he takes on major international duties on behalf of the Crown. His calm presence and natural leadership impress global audiences. The public and political leaders begin seeing William as the stable future of the monarchy. Scenes of him interacting with young people, charities, and world leaders highlight his potential as a future king. Harry's inner conflict. Prince Harry struggles with his identity, caught between royal expectations and a desire for personal freedom. His unresolved emotions from childhood re-emerge, particularly memories of Princess Diana and the media hostility that contributed to her pain. The episode portrays Harry as restless, kind-hearted, but deeply troubled by the life laid out for him. A world shaken. The global financial crisis of 2008 to 2009 hits Britain hard, leaving ordinary citizens suffering. The monarchy faces criticism for being out of touch. Elizabeth is forced to make difficult concessions to show solidarity with the public, including funding cuts within the royal household. The crisis humbles the institution and exposes its vulnerabilities. The Queen's silent burden. The Queen navigates political challenges, national tension, and personal sorrow as she watches her family drift in different directions. She hides her emotions behind her signature composure, but the audience sees private moments of reflection. Elizabeth questioning whether she has prepared her heirs for the world to come. Catherine's rising influence. Catherine Middleton emerges as a steady, beloved figure within the royal family. Her grace, humility, and dedication to mental health advocacy win public admiration. Her episode includes emotional scenes of her meeting struggling families, highlighting her compassion and her strengthening role beside William. Media storms. British tabloids go into overdrive, exposing royal rumors and amplifying minor issues into full-blown national scandals. Their coverage grows increasingly invasive, reminiscent of Princess Diana's struggles. The palace communications team faces constant battles, but the damage is relentless. This episode explores the toxic relationship between the monarchy and the press. Harry and Meghan, two worlds collide. Harry meets Meghan Markle through mutual friends. Their romance blossoms quickly, warm, genuine, and joyful. But Meghan's mixed-race background, American identity, and outspoken nature attract the tabloids' attention. The episode focuses on the cultural shock, media fascination, and palace skepticism surrounding their relationship. The royal wedding. Harry and Meghan's wedding becomes a global sensation. The ceremony is filled with symbolism, tradition blended with modernity. Yet behind the scenes, friction grows as some family members and courtiers question Meghan's fit within the monarchy. The wedding portrays happiness mixed with the foreshadowing of conflict. The breaking point. Meghan struggles with strict royal protocols, isolation, and consistent media harassment. Harry grows increasingly protective and angry at the palace's inability or unwillingness to shield her. The couple begins to feel trapped. Their private conversations reveal emotional exhaustion, setting the stage for the eventual rupture. The Queen's dilemma. Queen Elizabeth is torn. She understands Harry's pain but fears granting too much flexibility could destabilize the institution. Her discussions with Charles, William, and senior advisors are filled with tension. The monarch must choose between tradition and compassion, duty and family. It is one of the most emotionally charged episodes. The Sussex departure. Harry and Meghan announced their plan to step back from royal duties. Newspapers erupt. The palace scrambles. The family holds a tense Sandringham summit, where emotions run high. The episode is dramatic, raw, and devastating as Harry delivers emotional goodbyes. The royal family is left fractured. Brothers divided. Harry and William's relationship collapses under the pressure. William feels betrayed, Harry feels abandoned. Their confrontation scene is the emotional centerpiece of the episode, honest, painful, and deeply human. The world sees two brothers struggling under the weight of their destiny. The new working royals. With Harry gone, William and Catherine assume more responsibility. They modernize royal engagements, improve public communications, and bring quiet stability. The monarchy begins to reshape itself around them. Their dynamic symbolizes the future, calm, contemporary, steady. Philip's final days. Prince Philip's health declines. The narrative slows down, giving emotional depth to his final conversations with the Queen. He reflects on life, duty, and the sacrifices they made for the crown. Their decades-long partnership is portrayed with tenderness and gravity. Farewell to Prince Philip. Philip passes away. The family gathers for his funeral under pandemic restrictions. The Queen grieves privately yet walks alone publicly, one of the most powerful scenes of the season. The episode honors Philip's legacy and explores how his absence changes the Queen's emotional world. The Queen's final reflection. Elizabeth becomes increasingly introspective. She revisits old letters, photos, and personal memories. Her conversations with Charles, William, and her advisors reveal her acceptance that a new chapter must begin without her. The episode is poetic and quiet, focusing on legacy and mortality. The passing of the Queen. The world wakes to news of Queen Elizabeth II's death. Britain enters a period of mourning unlike anything seen in decades. Crowds gather at Buckingham Palace, tributes pouring globally, and the royal family unites in sorrow. The episode is respectful, deeply emotional, and monumental. The new king and the future. Charles becomes King Charles III. William stands beside him as the heir, symbolizing continuity. The coronation is grand yet somber, marking the end of one era and the beginning of another. The season ends with a powerful closing shot, the crown being placed on the royal cushion, hinting that the story of the monarchy will continue through future generations.